Hey guys, I thought I would film a skincare routine for you. I have not done one of these in a long ass time. And recently I've changed what I've actually been doing and it has made a world of difference in my skin. Right now I'm coming to you with a completely bare face. I have nothing on my face, no moisturizer, anything. I did rinse my face this morning, but I have not washed my face or anything yet. My dark circles are looking dark and circly. I am in my bathroom right now, shower curtain, but I wanted to let you guys know a couple of things that I've been doing recently that have made a world of difference in my skin. This video is not sponsored in any way. I purchased all these products myself. I did the research myself. I wanted to get some stuff that I thought that might work for me. I'll try to insert some video clips here while I'm talking of what my skin has looked like recently. It went through a minute. I was having a lot of breakouts on my chin area here. You can see I have some scars. I will be the first to admit I am a fucking picker. I don't know what it is. I can't quit picking at my skin. I know it's a problem. I know I shouldn't do it. I know.
Stop yelling at me!
But I do it. I don't know what it is. If I have a pimple, I squeeze it, I pick at it. If it starts to dry up, I just pick. Probably over the last month. I don't even know if I've had these for a month, maybe 3 weeks or so I've had these products, but my skin has cleared up a lot since I got these products. I'm gonna walk you through my skincare process of what I do and kind of go over the nitty gritty and all the products that I'm using. Dermalogica sent out a package back when I was in the Face Awards, I believe, and I got this stuff called Pre Cleanse and Daily Microfoliant. I went and got a facial done and my skin felt like $1,000,000 after I got my facial done, and I said to the gal who did my facial, I said, hey, fuck did you use on my skin? Because I feel like baby ass smooth. And she said, I used the line of Dermalogica. So she used the Pre Cleanse and the Daily Microfoliant and exfoliated my face with that, and then she used a few of the other products as well. But I realized, oh my god, I have those at home and I haven't even opened them because I didn't even really know how to use them. Before I had been using the Daily Microfoliant the way that it recommends on the package. If you don't know what this is, it is a rice enzyme powder, I believe. It says here, rice-based powder formula activates upon contact with water, releasing papain, salicylic acid, rice enzymes, and micro-exfoliate dead cells instantly, leaving skin smoother and brighter. I had been mixing it the way that it recommends, with water. I did not like it. It just felt like I was using some sort of a paste on my face, and I don't feel like I'm getting any sort of exfoliation with a paste on my face. So I took this and I did it the way that the lady who did my facial did, and I mixed it in with the Pre Cleanse. And this is a deep cleansing oil that melts impurities and makeup from skin. Achieve ultra clean and healthy skin with a double cleanse regimen that begins with Pre Cleanse. Thoroughly melt away layers of excess sebum oil, sunscreen, waterproof makeup, environmental pollutants, and residual products that build up on skin throughout the day with skin fortifying borage, kukui, and apricot oils. I like to remove my makeup with this oil by itself, and then after my face is clean, then I would take this and mix it in to exfoliate my face. For the Daily Microfoliant, I'll show you about how, well, okay. That's about the amount that I use. I just kind of pour a bit of it in my hand. It is a powder, so you can see it's just a fine little granular powder. Then I take the Pre Cleanse and I put about 1 full pump in with it. So it's quite a bit of Pre Cleanse, and it maybe seems like a lot. You do need quite a bit of the Pre Cleanse to mix in with the Microfoliant, otherwise it turns too pasty. Right now, the feeling of this in my hands is very gritty, which is what you want. You want it to be gritty, so you need enough of the Pre Cleanse. Powder got in my lungs. You need enough of the Pre Cleanse in with the Daily Microfoliant in order to get the gritty feeling. If you don't use enough Pre Cleanse, again, it's like a paste. It becomes almost like the feeling of when you mix flour and not enough water. It's almost like a dough. You don't want that because that's not going to exfoliate your face at all. So I just gently use circular motions on my face. I don't like to get the Pre Cleanse around my eye area. I do find that it burns my eyes and my eyes water if I get the Pre Cleanse in my eyes, like if you're removing eye makeup. All right, now my face is completely exfoliated. This is the point where my towel comes in. So I use the hottest water possible and completely coat my towel, BRB. And then I just wipe away the product on my skin. I'm being gentle. It maybe looks like I'm tugging, but I'm really not. I'm just gently wiping away. I like to use really hot water myself because it opens up your pores, and I just feel like it really lets the good ingredients in of the moisturizer or the mask that you're gonna put on. Again, I don't know much about skincare. I hope I'm not causing damage to my skin. If you know a lot about skin, you can certainly let me know. Just doing my best here. I don't know what I'm doing. So after I exfoliate my face with the daily microfoliant and my face is completely clean, on a normal night, I'm going to apply my moisturizer if I'm not doing a face mask. I watched a video from Jaclyn Hill, maybe it was even her Snapchat, I'm not sure. But she was talking about the fact that she had been using sheet masks all the time for different concerns of her skin. My biggest concern is I want my skin hydrated, plump, glowy, radiant, and one skin color. I do have redness and discoloration. You can see I have redness down here on the lower part of my cheeks. I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know how to make it better. I'm not a skincare expert, not an esthetician. All I know is that when I started using these products for myself, I really started to love them. My skin type is I would say I have combination skin. I'm relatively dry, but when I wear makeup, I find myself getting oily in my T-zone throughout the day. It's pretty minimal, but I'd say I lean towards the more dry skin type than I would oily in every sense of the word. If you have somewhat dry skin, but even me with an oily T-zone, like I just feel like all these products help me so much. This is the moisturizer that I've been using every single day, and this is everything. I've been trying to find a moisturizer for the longest time and I couldn't find one that I liked. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge and it's such a good moisturizer. It feels almost silky on your skin. It absorbs quickly. It just feels so nice. It feels like a drink of water. Your skin just likes it. I find that after I put this on, my skin actually is moisturized. Sometimes you put a moisturizer on and you're like, you feel like after you put it on, it's just gone or it sits on the skin. This doesn't feel that way. This to me just literally feels like the perfect moisturizer. Again, I bought this myself. I think this is like $39 for this size, but I've been using it for about 2 or 3 weeks and you can see there's still quite a bit of product in there. This will probably last me a couple of months, I would imagine. So it's really not that bad when you think about it if you go off of how, I mean, skin is everything, dude. If your skin looks like shit, your makeup is gonna look like shit. You gotta have good skin. We have to take care of our skin because I am 29 years old. I know what it's like. I'm getting old. This is just a fact of life. I'm getting up there. I gotta start caring about my skin. And I wanted to make sure that I'm using products that exfoliate the dead skin off, hydrate the shit out of my skin, and make it look plump and younger. And I feel like these products are helping. So this is the moisturizer. I pretty much only apply this at night. I do apply moisturizer sometimes before my makeup in the morning, but a lot of times in the morning I'll just exfoliate my face or wash my face with a cloth. I love the feeling of wiping my face with a cloth. I don't know if that's good or bad for my skin, but I like it. Exfoliate my face probably every other day. I don't do it every day. In between exfoliating, I use a cloth. This is I think it's bamboo. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But I like to use a cloth on my face. Some people don't. Some people just like to use their hands, be incredibly gentle. I like to be gentle, but I also love the feeling of like not scrubbing my face essentially, but getting in the nooks and crannies and making sure that my face feels really clean. I like my skin to feel incredibly clean. That's, I think, why I do a lot of what I do. I know this video is a lot of talking, but just fucking bear with me. If it's a no makeup day or an evening after I've taken my makeup off and I just really want good hydration for my skin, I use sheet masks. I didn't know what kind of sheet masks to get, and I'm a review reader. I don't know about you guys, but I read reviews. If somebody says something's good and there's 5,000 reviews and 5,000 people gave it a 5-star review, I believe that. And I'll really read about what people's skin concerns were. I don't just blindly buy things. I make sure that when I am buying them, I am getting something that most people like. Same with the Clinique Moisture Surge. I'd actually tried it a few years back and really liked it, but I only had a sample size and then I never rebought it. But I love it. I just love it. When I went on Sephora's website, I was looking through all of their sheet masks and I was not even paying attention to what the sheet masks were. I was only looking at the stars underneath and I would only go for things that were like 4.5 to 5 stars. And every mask I saw with a high rating was from Dr. Jart. Now, I had never tried anything from Dr. Jart before, and I was not skeptical because the reviews were there. People would be like, I actually see and feel a difference when I remove these masks, as do I. A lot of times you do a face mask and you take it off and you're like, wow, cool. Skin is underneath. It doesn't feel different, it doesn't feel more hydrated, it doesn't feel more moisturized. I am not a fan of like rub on masks, leave them on, let them dry, and then wash them off later. For me personally, I feel like those dry out my skin. It's been a very rare occurrence that I remove a face mask and feel more hydrated afterwards. Especially if it's like a clay mask, I feel like they just suck the moisture out of my skin. Sheet masks, however, just inject that shit. However, the one thing I do not like about sheet masks is that they are annoying as shit. You'll be walking around, they're falling off, you constantly are having to like push them back onto your face. I agree. I think sheet masks are annoying, but the benefits far outweigh the annoyances for me. The 3 masks that I've been using recently are the Dr. Jart Water Replenishment Cotton Sheet Mask, Vital Hydra Solution Deep Hydration Sheet Mask, Ceramidin, I don't know how to pronounce that word. What is it? What does it mean? I don't even know. Dermalogica Technology Skin Friendly Nano Skin Sheet Mask. They're all Dr. Jart, and I love them all. They all make such a difference. Now, I know that this isn't something I should probably be promoting to you guys. I'm being real with you. I'm not perfect, but I use these twice each. I think that it's such a waste to throw them away after one use because there's so much serum in one of these packages. One use is BS. There's so much serum in each package. Realistically, I probably get 3 uses out of each one. I know you probably shouldn't do that because you're reintroducing bacteria, yada, yada, yada. Typically 20 to 30 minutes, I would say, is how long I leave it on. Probably closer to 20 because it annoys me after that point to have this sheet mask on my face. Then I take it off and I rub the serum in. I don't wash the serum off because it's such good shit you're putting on your skin. To wash it off and wipe it away is a detriment. It's good stuff that's in the sheet mask. I then fold the sheet mask in on itself and put it back in the package where there is a ton of serum. And then the next time I use it, I use the opposite side of the sheet mask because it's the same material on both. I take it out of the package and it's been absorbing all of that serum that's in the remaining of the container, and then I use the opposite side of the mask, apply it, and then I cut the package open at the end, wipe out all the serum, and then just apply everywhere. If you have too much for your face, which likely there will be, there is so much product in these, I put it on my hands, I put it all over my chest, I put it on my neck because it's good ingredients. You don't want to just waste it and throw it in the trash. It's like taking a moisturizer and throwing it in the trash. It's good stuff in there. Each one of these masks was $6. So essentially you're paying $3 per time that you use the mask if you use it twice. I just really love the way they make my skin feel. I notice hydration, plumpness. I also noticed that my pimples consistently and massively reducing each time that I would use one of these. I had a big one right here and a big one right here, which you probably saw in a lot of my most recent videos if you are a subscriber who watches my videos. I had big old honkers on my chin and my sides of my mouth. Each time I would use a face mask, I would wake up the next day and it would be more minimized. And then I started using my Clinique more and I was just like, holy shit, dude, these products are actually helping my pimples out, making my skin feel massively hydrated. $6 for one of these masks is really not bad. I bought 2 of each mask and I still have these 3 left because, again, I got 2 uses out of each. So I think that's good. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Again, I'm not an esthetician. I just feel like my skin has been so much better. My makeup applies better. My pores look minimized. I love a good sheet mask. I think that shit feels so good. I think it feels so good. Now I'm gonna do the face mask. The one I'm choosing today is the Vital Hydra Solution from Dr. Jart. Oh, so cold. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go leave this on for 20 minutes and I'll be right back.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so now I take the mask off and the part that was on my face, I fold inwards and then I just shove this shit back down inside the package. I probably shouldn't do that, but again, I don't care. I get another use yet again. Then I just take the remaining amount and rub it in. And then tonight I will just put on the Clinique Moisture Surge and that's it. That's my skincare routine. Pretty simple, pretty easy, no big deal. I will link everything that I used in the description of this video. If you guys want to pick up any of the products, they will all be in the description box below. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was even mildly helpful for you. If not, hey, alright, well thank you so much for watching and I will see you at my next video.